We're going to be talking about an artist that went from making Lucky type beats to actually going on tour with Lucky, an extra on a Cole Bennett video to actually getting a Lyrical Lemonade article made on him. In this video, we're going to be covering the EEM TRIPLIN Story, but before we start, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and make sure you turn on post notifications so you get every video after. Without further ado, he was born Naeem Muhammad on February 13, 2001. Had a very normal upbringing with a little bit of music in his life. His dad was a DJ. His mom also dabbled into music.
My dad, he used to DJ and shit. He was really, what I'm doing now, he says that this is what, you know what I'm saying, I'm living out his dreams and shit. So my mom has like an old video of her rapping. You know what I'm
He played percussion in school. Yes, he was a band kid, but he also dabbled into sports, played football in middle school until he started breaking some fingers. Pretty sure it was his thumb and a pinky. And he ran track in high school, wasn't breaking any records, just played the sport. And just like any other kid that was born around the time that he was born in, he grew up on the internet, which played a huge role as to why he blew up down the line. From 2012 to 2013, he was posting vines and had no problem showing his face on the internet.
The mystery box.
So then the next year it begins. The music journey started for him. The initial influence came from his older brother who made techno beats, and then his friend that actually had a laptop put him onto FL Studio.
My brother, my older brother, he makes like techno beats, you know what I'm saying? So I first seen the program, I first seen FL Studio from him. But then my homie, he had a laptop and he had the program on it. So it was like around 2014, I just started playing on it.
Which of course started the journey of him becoming a producer. And to add more to the mix, his other brother put him onto all the rappers that he was into. We're talking about Tyler, the Creator, who EEM TRIPLIN claims was religiously listening to when he was around 10 years old, and people like A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Chief Keef in the Drill Wave, Childish Gambino, Joey Badass, and many others. And once he was messing with FL Studio, he proceeded to post his beats on a page called Hipstrumentals, which was a website slash YouTube channel that hosted a lot of people's and producers' beats, which still holds some of EEM TRIPLIN's first beats on a playlist. And after seeing one of his beats get over 10,000 views, he decided to make his own YouTube channel, realizing that he could just do it for himself, which was created on May 16, 2015. His first ever beat was a Lex Luger type beat. And at the time, he only had EEM Trip as his name, later on added Triplin, and that video is currently sitting at 2.5k views. This is the same channel that he uses to this day. If you want to look through his catalog, he has a lot of type beats. You'll get a lot of Playboy Cardi, like The Plug, Mexico Dro, Uno the Activist, 1000 Band Fani, obviously Lucky, Trippie Redd, a couple Drake type beats, and whatever was going on in the underground scene at that time. And from 2015 up until 2020, he was a YouTube type beat producer, selling his beats on his own website, but using the YouTube engagement and reach to pretty much promote himself. And somewhere in the year of 2017, he got to work with Yeat. Obviously, this is before Yeat was Yeat, which could low-key be foreshadowing a potential, you know, collab down the line. But as he continued making these type beats and posting more and more every day on YouTube for many years, from 2018 to 2019, he realized that he was really dominating the Lucky type beat lane. And he pretty much came up with a strategy where he would drop Lucky beats knowing that they would get views because he was dominating them. And then he would throw a couple, you know, like Trippie Redd type beats, and that way he was kind of broadening his audience while also kind of feeding the streets. And after being so consistent on his YouTube channel, on March 5th, 2018, he decided to drop his own single called Oh My, featuring an artist named Trez.
Who that girl over there so fine? Ooh, she so bad, yeah, she one of a kind.
And like I said, this whole time he's still posting type beats. He's still feeding his fans, bro. And on his 18th birthday, he decided to drop a project called Nowhere, which he doesn't really give too much value, knowing that he made that project in like no time.
I guess it is like my first project. It wasn't no grand finale. I made all them songs in a day and just dropped it.
So to him it's whatever, but technically it is his debut project. And he followed it up with an EP called No More Tears on December 5th, 2019, showing some hints of, you know, the aesthetic and approach he wants to go forward with his future songs. And a couple months before the pandemic happened, on January 2nd, literally the second day of 2020, Snot dropped a song called Stranded using EEM TRIPLIN's beat.
I done learned a lot of things by myself. Wake up in the morning like what's good.
Making him the biggest artist to ever use a beat of EEM TRIPLIN's. And once EEM TRIPLIN saw that, he proceeded to DM Snot saying, yo, let's lock in.
A bigger artist, let me lock in with him instead of, you know what I'm saying? So I just DM him like, yo, this my beat, let's get in. And then he's like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying?
Which was the start of a very strong friendship, making EEM TRIPLIN, you know, go from here to here. You know, he got to experience a lot more things. And this was also the same year that EEM TRIPLIN claims to have found his sound. You know, the signature snap clap, the drill plug beat, like chop and screw influence that we hear now. And on the second half of the year, September 24, 2020, Snot dropped his revenge music video on the Lyrical Lemonade page. Not only that, EEM TRIPLIN produced a song and even had a cameo in the video. EEM didn't even know it was going to be a Lyrical Lemonade video until Snot decided to call him and say, yo, fly out to LA, which was not the only big occasion he had with Snot. You know, he's been on tour with him. And even through all that, he was still focused on his brand and his art, dropping a video on October 22nd, 2021 called What We Doin' that clearly shows a very creative side of EEM TRIPLIN. And now we're on to the most important year of EEM TRIPLIN's life, bro. 2022, all right? Now, this is how it's going to start. February 11th, 2022, Snot dropped his project, Ethereal, using EEM TRIPLIN's beat, being the 7th track called Benzo. And now you can imagine what that did for him as a producer. Literally the next month, on the last day of March, he dropped the Awkward freestyle song that we all know him for today, that sampled the song Awkward by Tyler, the Creator. And right after dropping the song, he had his first ever interview with the producer room. And during the interview, the host was offering marketing help, which led to EEM TRIPLIN bringing up the fact that he dropped a new song that day and was hyped that it was doing really well on SoundCloud.
Hit me up too if you need any help with like marketing or any of that little stuff for your own music too, because
I just dropped the song today. It's called
with the Kim K cover.
Yeah, it's called Awkward, and it's kind of going up. Like it's doing good on SoundCloud and other stuff. And
2 weeks after he drops the Awkward freestyle song, he gets an article made on the Lyrical Lemonade website. And then 1 week after that Lyrical Lemonade post, Our Generation Music posted EEM TRIPLIN, and Tyler, the Creator, co-signed him by commenting on the post, which is obviously a huge milestone, as Tyler, the Creator is one of his biggest, like, you know, influences. And while all this was happening, you know, he's still working on beats, he's promoting his song, and the song is going viral on TikTok, and he's going to festivals and shows with Snot, which, crazy enough, on August 16, 2022, Channel 5 with Andrew Callaghan dropped this Chicago rap festival video, which had the viral video of the fangirls talking to Yeet on the phone.
We just saw you perform. You were so fine.
We're Channel 5.
Huh?
We're Channel 5.
Where Yeet did not want anything to do with it, was asking where Channel 5 was. And as you can see, Snot was right there, meaning EEM TRIPLIN was like right there. He spoke on it, saying that he was like right outside the tent. And on September 13, 2022, he got his interview with the Kids Take Over channel, where he expressed that PNB Rock, rest in peace to him, was one of the first major artists to reach out to him. That interview was posted 7 days after that, and then 7 days after that, he goes viral on social media after posting his Rolling Loud performance, saying there was only 13 people in the crowd. And to keep the ball rolling, mid-October, October 15, he gets his interview with the OGM channel, Our Generation Music, where he expressed that no one was really hopping on his beats except for Snot, which left the lane wide open for himself to hop on and really show people how to hop on those types of beats. And 1 month after this interview came out, two worlds collide, as EEM TRIPLIN literally came up using Lucky type beats to pretty much, you know, get the ball rolling for himself on his YouTube channel. And fast forward 3 to 4 years, now he's going on tour with Lucky. On November 4, 2022, Lucky posts show dates in Canada 11 days before the shows start, saying that EEM TRIPLIN is going to be the special guest. And then not too long after, he posted a full tour with EEM TRIPLIN. And you would think it doesn't get any crazier than that, right? You have a super viral song, you have a super viral rags to riches type of video blow up. You get to go on tour with Lucky after Lucky went on his 3P plus whatever, like, bro, is going crazy. And on December 13 and 14, literally back to back, he gets a clip from Aiden Ross listening to his music and expressing how much he loves his music.
You can't be my bitch again. You can be mine as a friend. I can't waste time telling bitches lies, cause they're gonna cry in the end.
And even after dropping his Awkward freestyle, he is still solidifying himself as a not even a one-hit wonder, bro. He's giving us so many bangers. Songs like Louis V, Lennon Tipton, my favorite song being Chain Hang Low, and Just Friends, and Walked In. EEM TRIPLIN is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. 2023 is gonna be a crazy year. And as I was editing this video, I see that he got co-signed by Lil Yachty, but not just co-signed by Yachty. He got co-signed on Kai Cenat's Twitch stream, bro.
It's a very underrated artist you fuck with.
In rap?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, yeah, and then you can expand.
I love EEM TRIPLIN.
He's produced for people like Token, T9, Lil Mosey, DC the Don, Young Chris, and then obviously Snot, and you could say E as well. The only real special message I can have for EEM TRIPLIN if he is ever gonna watch this video is be careful, bro, with these females, because obviously I was seeing that, you know, motherfuckers are trying to expose you and stuff. You gotta be extra careful, and I hope to stay tapped into everything that you drop moving forward, bro. Again, since we're towards the end of the video, I just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of the video. I know it's been 2 years since my Lucky video, and I just feel like it's only right. You know, these guys are on tour together, you know, Lucky and EEM TRIPLIN fucking with each other, so I figured, oh, like, it just makes sense to make one on EEM TRIPLIN. His story is super crazy, you know, being like a producer from, you know, back in the golden age, the SoundCloud age, you know, and then for him to start blowing up just now, literally 8 years after starting, you know, as a producer to now being a rapper that produces his own sounds, has a cult-like fan base, it seems like. It's gonna be a very exciting, I guess you could, in a way you can kind of say this is a before they were famous, because in my opinion, bro, EEM TRIPLIN's gonna take this shit to the moon, man. So stay tapped in. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.